Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Happy Monday to you. What I love about Mondays is I get to talk to Mike Kastner 8 o'clock every morning on Mondays. I get to talk to him, and boy, he gets me all fired up first thing in the morning. So excited to be able to chit chat with him first thing in the morning. Facebook world, yes, we are back on. I had a couple of people are like, "You weren't on the Facebook last week." I said I was. I was on my personal page instead of my the business page. So I am back on the Facebook side of things, mindset motivation. I had a really cool thing though. It was the first time my mom actually got to see me because she does not know how to go to this Facebook group. So it was exciting for her to be able to, she got to see what I did. And so it's pretty cool to have your parents proud of you and to be able to see that. So that was fun. And she was laughing at Bryce the entire time when we were doing Friday's thing, as we all know. So good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Scott, Sandy. Please feel free to say your good mornings on our chat. We get very, very excited when you say good morning to us, especially in the Facebook world and Zoom world. So if this is your first time being on here, welcome. Please feel free to tell us where you're from, where you're at. So that way we network with a lot of people across the country. So feel free to share that with us either in Zoom or in the Facebook world. My name is Brock Zevan. I'm a life coach, business coach, real estate agent, and a dad. And so had a great weekend. I was actually able to get caught up on quite a few things that I normally don't get to do. So was able to do that. Busy in the real estate world. And Wendy and I are working with a client from Arizona. And boy, let me just tell you, the buyer's market is entertaining. It's interesting. We're going to talk about it a little bit here. Got a couple of things that we're going to be sharing this morning, as well as we are going to bring good old Mike Kastner Monday mornings with Mike. We are going to be bringing him on here. Sandy and Manuel, I'm excited to have him here. Claudia, thank you for being here. Alicia, thank you. So let's get started this morning with what we got going on. So here's the thing. Good morning, Wendy and Amanda. So here's I'm going to ask everybody, okay, gather yourselves, everybody. Here we go. Gather yourselves. If you're in a position to type, I want you to type. If you're in a position to say it, you can say it out loud. Here's my question, okay? I want 100% engagement. Okay, I'll get with 90%. Here's my question. Good morning, Nicole. What causes happiness? What makes you happy in life? What actually causes happiness? Now, I did this with a bunch of little kids about 3 years ago, and I had 100% engaged. All the kids raising their hand, okay? So far, I have like a 3% commitment on adults. And the reason why I think this is because adults don't know and kids do. All right? I think adults don't know what causes them to be happy. They think they know what causes them to be happy, but kids really do. You ever see kids like, oh. That's what I got. Okay, Facebook world, I haven't seen one answer yet. Zoom, we are getting there. Family, prayer, contentment. Don't worry, Facebook world. I know that your keyboards work. Okay, what else do we have? Who else has something? Peace, Michael, food. Happiness starts with me. Being present and grateful. Mental attitude. Happiness is a decision. Aptitude. Deciding to be happy, making a powerful decision. Okay, feeling spiritual, fulfilled in life, spiritually with family. Okay, I like it. I don't know if we got 100%, but I'm going with it. I'm not going to wait all day, but I appreciate it. Health. Now, I was listening to Tony Robbins this morning. Your son, Greg, excellent. Okay. And Tony Robbins, when he said this, I was like, yes, that is it. That is it. What I like seeing here is nobody said money. Okay. What I've learned in life, money does not buy you happiness. It certainly does help, don't get me wrong. It reduces stress. But money doesn't buy happiness, and we know that across the board. If you look at Tom Brady and his wife, okay? They have all the money in the world, still didn't buy them happiness in their marriage. So we know money doesn't buy you happiness. So we can get rid of that. The only thing money does, in case you're wondering, money just allows you choices. Money gives you more choices than anything else. Absolutely, Nicole, living with purpose. So when you figure out happiness, or to be able to figure out this happiness, I'm going to give you an analogy. Okay, back in the day, maybe you still do it with your cell phones, but I remember going through this with my mom. She would have a grocery list. Everybody remember? Give me a thumbs up if you remember actually having a grocery list. Ours was on the back of an envelope that would like the mailing envelope that my mom would get rid of the inside, and then she would write on the back of it. And we would go to the grocery store. Okay. I want you all to envision this, right? We all know this. Maybe this Thanksgiving, we're going to give your significant other, be like, I need you to go to the grocery store to get this. And we're going to go to this grocery store, and we're going to go down our list. And we know that there's going to be cream cheese, and we know that there's going to be stuffing, and we know that there's going to be gravy. But does the gravy literally make you happy? No, the gravy doesn't make you happy. Does the cream cheese make you happy when you get it and you put it in there? No. What makes you happy is this. It's the progress of you scratching off your grocery list. It's the items that don't really make you happy. The cream cheese, the stuffing, the turkey, the biscuits, all that stuff doesn't make you happy, but it's the progress of you crossing it off to get to the grocery, to the cashier. And when you get there and you had the success and you put it in your car and you get home and you say, here, honey, I did it. I got the list done, everything that you wanted. That's what makes you happy, is the progress of getting it done. Now, I'm going to share that exact same thought process in life. It's the progress of watching your kids grow. It's the progress that my mom was proud of me on my video that I did on Friday, because she never got to see me. She doesn't know Zoom very well. She doesn't know how to get on my Facebook group, but it was the progress that I felt in my parents of them. I felt happy when they got to see me. They're like, wow, that was really good, Brock. I've never seen you before. I've never seen this. It's the progress of what you do from this morning to later on today of crossing off your list, just like I got my list here, crossing it off. It's the progress of what you do in your life. Wendy's decorating Christmas right now. It is the progress of not putting up one tree, not putting up the garland, it's the progress of getting through all the Christmas decorations to be able to sit back and listen to Christmas music and be like, wow, that looks really good. I'm happy right now that all my Christmas stuff is done. It is the progress of getting through it. It is that progress that allows you to be happy. So all those things that you put in here, the commitment, the purpose, the peace, all these things, your health, how are you doing it? Are you going to the gym every day to work on your progress? Is the peace of the peace is the end game, but the progress of I'm meditating, I'm praying each day. When I get myself excited, I'm getting myself in a better position. It's the progress that gets you through it. Now, I'm going to add 3 elements, because I told you there's 3 things that make you successful, 3 things in this progress that gets you from point A to point B. I'm going to have them down in my book. This is from John Maxwell. This is not from Brock. This is John Maxwell. The 3 things, if you're taking notes, here are 3 things that you will need to help you work on your progress and your success. Number 1 is knowledge. Knowledge. Think about what people need to know in order to do something, and what do you intend to give them? So that's knowledge is number 1. What are you going to give them? What knowledge are you going to share with them? Number 2, this is a big one. Number 2 is skill. Nothing is more frustrating than being asked to do something and you do not have the ability? How many of you today would be so excited that the $1 million listing came up and they called you, hey Sandy, hey Maritza, hey Claudia, hey Nicole, hey Stephanie, hey Wendy, I want you to list my house. I'm really excited. I think you're the agent. I'm interviewing 2 other people. Would you be able to come on over today at 5 o'clock to do our listing presentation? My wife and I are ready. We want to sell the house. How many of you be like, oh, dear Lord, who do I need to call? Let me call Brock. Let me call somebody. I need to do my listing presentation now. You don't have the skills, do you? Where are you in your skills? 1 to 10. Give yourself a grade. I give myself a 9. I'm never at a 10 because I got to have room to grow. Always at a 9. Where are you? And number 3, the most important one is desire. Desire. No amount of skill, knowledge, or potential can help a person succeed if they don't have the desire to be successful. One of the greatest compliments I've been receiving is, damn, Brock, you got a lot of passion. You got a lot of desire. You got a lot of drive. What do you have? What do you have? What's going on in your life? Do you have that desire? We're going to talk today. I'm bringing Mike on here very shortly. This is not to scare you. This is just to share with you. We're going to be in some challenging times. Money is very tight. Credit cards are very high. Do you have that desire to keep fighting through? Do you have the knowledge? Are you practicing? Do you have the skills? Are you practicing? Are you ready if somebody calls upon you today to be in the game? And do you have that desire? Do you have that, Elizabeth? Do you have that inside of you to take the progress, to take the knowledge, to take the skill, to take the desire? And here's the main thing, the final ingredient that I'm going to bring good old Mike into it. Action. Nothing pisses me off more is people whine, bitch, complain, and they don't take any action. I want to lose weight. This is the year. I'm going to do it. Okay, great. You go to the gym? Well, no, not yet. I'm getting there, though. I'm going to call FSBOs. I'm going to cold call agents. I'm going to do this. That is really great. What are you doing? What action are you taking today? And so, Mike, we're going to talk about action these next 10 to 12 minutes here, what this looks like. And for hopefully some of you on here, I'm triggering something for you. I hope that I'm reaching out to you. I hope I'm talking to you. I know if I knocked on this right here, I'm talking to you today. Get your head out of your tail. We're going to take action today. Mike, what's up, brother?
Hey, good morning to you, Brock. Great. That was an inspirational talk.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like I told you, it started with you this morning. Where are you? Are you not going to be on video today? I don't like talking to...
Well, I was going to get in the car and drive, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to be talking at length, I probably won't. So I can get on video because I'm sitting at the house ready to get into the car. I actually have my coat on, so I'll go on video. So I have my coat on. I'm ready to walk out the door. And I don't like being on video when I'm in the car because I'm driving. All you see is the roof of the car. But since
the thing is you're at your house to be on video, so I'm excited.
Yes. And I have my clothes on, so sometimes don't want to see me on video. So I love what you said. I would like to add to that too. It's also the process. So you make a plan, and you got to work that process out. So why it motivated me is because as I think about today is Monday. It's almost the end of November, and what's coming up. And like you said, I said, well, I told you we have to go get our pies. We're picking up pies from Costco on Friday. But I'm excited because on Thursday we have the 2023 business plan about laying out a plan for what we're doing. And like I said on the call, we were talking about that plan. I said, without a plan, you're kind of just like a buoy in the middle of the ocean, and you're responding to, well, the wind's blowing me this way and the waves blowing me this way. I had sent you that great article, I thought, from D.R. Horton that shows
that was a good one.
What a place the new construction industry is in. And I said, but here's the thing.
Well, hold on 1 second, real quick, not to interrupt you. For those that want to know this article, if you're not reading Inman News, Mike's my news source. He sends me these links and about what's going on. But D.R. Horton in the final quarter, in the third quarter, I just want to make sure that I say it specifically, said that they have lost a third of their deals were lost in the third quarter because buyers have canceled their deals. Remember last year, people were doing lotteries. Remember we had lotteries. We're going to put ourselves in. Everybody's going to put your name in here. We're going to pick your name out of a hat. All those people picked themselves out of a hat. We're going to start your house in a year from now. Guess what? Buyers are like, I'm not paying that anymore. And people are hurting. Go, Mike.
So, where I'm at is like, you can't deny what's going on around you. I mean, there is a storm going on around you, but what you can do is stick to the fundamentals, work the process, lay out a plan, and then work that process. Like, okay, I was telling Brock, I said, yeah, you got the pies coming up where we go out and we give them to our top people. So I've got 40 pies coming in. I get them from Costco. They're a little over $8 this year. So it's going to be, mid 300s what it's going to cost me. And, I was telling Brock, I said, it gets a little tough at this time. I mean, $300 is a lot of money, but I've gotten enough business, and it's not something you're going to get today where somebody walk in, somebody says, hey, thanks for the pie, Mike. I want you to list my house, or, hey, I was looking for it. It's a process, but I've gotten business without enough time to give you some funny examples of how that's worked out. So you have to make a plan and work the plan. Now, sometimes it's not easy. Like the other thing I was telling them, I'm really looking forward to the 2023 business plan that actually Brock's putting on this Thursday, because we're really growing in property management. I need some help and input on that. And again, for you people to know about it, it's $200, and $200. I mean, it's still $200. I mean, that's not cheap. But at the same time, as I was telling him, I said, I'm excited about going to it. I got the pies coming up this week, paid for that. I said, but as I told my wife, I said, for $200, I said, that's investing into me and into us. I said, $200, let's be honest. Me and my wife go out to eat. Now it's about $75. I said, you're talking three dinners to go out. I said, I would rather forego 3 meals going out, eating spaghetti or meatloaf at home, and invest into myself and get the benefits of working that process out. Because here's what I'm saying. If you don't make a 2023 business plan, you are that buoy that's just floating in the ocean, and the waves are moving you one way, the wind's moving you another, and you don't know where to go because you're just reacting to the news of D.R. Horton cutting back, of the interest rates going up, of the buyers saying, well, I don't know about this. No, now is the time that I've gotten some concrete things like now. So I took buyers out on Sunday, and if you guys know the disc test, they're high S's. And if you know me at all, me and S's are hard to get along with because they just don't want to make decisions. So, man, literally, I swear to everybody out there, we go into 2 houses like, yep, this is the perfect house. And I always say, well, tell me something you really like about it. And give me a couple things you don't like. A couple things they liked on them. I said, what'd you not like? Nothing. Okay, what would you change? Well, maybe I would change this, maybe paint that. But no, this pretty much matches all the boxes. Great. You want to put an offer in? Nah, I think we might wait, see if they come down. I said, well, why don't we give them an offer? We could lowball the offer, see if they want. Well, we've only been looking for about 2 months, and, we have another 6. And I'm like pulling my eyelashes out one at a time because I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. But my point is this, is like, we have to deal with the buyers we have now. It wasn't this way 8-9 months ago, but we have to deal with now. So you got to get to the root cause of what they need. Is it a payment? Know your buy downs, your 2-1 buy down, 3-2-1 buy downs, 2-2 buy downs, whatever you want to do, but know that. So what that is, because you have to have these tools. Well, you don't have those tools if you don't make a plan. Like what Brock says, you make a plan and then you have to work that process. So today is Monday, or about the end of November. Everyone out there should be making their 2023 business plan based on realistically what they can do. Now, if you can do that on your own, great. Even me, myself, I don't do that on my own because I need somebody who has a different perspective. Because again, we all tend to see it from our prism. So when you have somebody like, I'm looking forward to, as I told Brock on Monday, that Thursday is the 2023 business plan. Friday, I pick up my pies. I have Saturday and Sunday and all next week planned to go delivering my pies. Then I got my Christmas cards, got to get them out. I got the Christmas gifts ordered for my top 10 and then my next 15 after that. I said, those will be in. I'm working this. Why? Because the process works. Nick Saban is the one who I love as a coach, always says, you work the process. Let the process do what it is. You do your job. You just do it. What's right in front of you. Do what you're supposed to do. And in the end, if you watch that Ole Miss game, when he came up, he said, we just had everybody doing their job, didn't get the penalties, didn't get the turn, just did your job the way it is. Let the score take care of itself. My advice is get your 2023 business plan, get it down, work the plan. Is it going to be hard? Yes. We're going to have to give up going out to dinner so I can go to the business planning session. Got to get those pies. We got to get those Christmas gifts, but you're investing in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, and that's part of the process, it will pay off in the long run.
Jim Rohn says that people work harder on their job than on themselves. Okay. People will rather go out to go drink, go to a Christmas party, go do this type of stuff instead of putting stuff on, doing their own things on themselves. Like when I go in, like it's all ratio based. Okay. And there's somebody who makes a lot more money than I do, and they have a higher coaching gear than me. And on December 9th, my coach is like, hey, Brock, you coming to Nashville? So my coaching that I have to do, whether it's $200 or whatever, it's $500 just for me to go to this class. And it's only one day. And I also have to fly out there. I have to get a hotel out there. I have to pay for food to get out there. But I know for those who've been following me, who probably say, boy, something's different with Brock. I don't know what it is. I hope to God it's different than me or than I am, because in the last 9 months, I spent a lot of money on my coach, but he's put me in a position and to get me better. So when the times get a little crazy, which they're going to get crazy, and I'm just telling you, the questions I ask people when I say to them, like, well, Brock, I'm not too sure about the business plan. What do you think? Well, how many homes are you projected to sell in 2023? How many homes did you do in 2022? What's your hourly rate? What do you think you're going to do? What's your average percentage of commission that you want to forecast in 2023? I'm not too sure. What are your action steps? What's your 5-3-1? What's your one goal to get you 3 activities or 3 concepts with the 5 activities? Guys, what Mike just said to you, okay? This isn't like, this literally takes place in our business, okay? You have to have a plan. I say it all the time. I was at an event at Topgolf. I said, try to go someplace, but like, hey, I want you to meet me at this local bar down in Charlotte. Yeah, sure. What time? 2:00. Not a problem. What day? Tuesday. Perfect. All right. See you then. What'd you forget? The address. Where's the address? How are you going to get there? How are you going to not? If you don't have an address, you will get in your car and you will drive around aimlessly into Charlotte, trying to find the bar, calling, reaching out, maybe phoning a friend. Hey, have you heard from Mike? Mike told me to meet him out there. I don't know where I'm supposed to meet him. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know which bar, what part of Charlotte. That's what we do in life. We drive around aimlessly and with no direction, no plan. And then what we're going to do is in 2 months, because everybody wants to have this facade that everything's going really well for Christmas, and then we'll jack up our credit cards. They just had a really good article in the news. They said most people who spend money the next 2 months take 6 months to try to pay it off. By July and August, they finally get their Christmas bills paid for. How are you going to be? What are you looking at? Mike, I thought your thing today was phenomenal, man. Guys, any questions? You got something you want to throw at Mike and I? Hopefully you found something that triggered into you. Give us some hearts. Give us some loves. Give us, if you didn't like it, give us a sad face, whatever it might be. But does anybody have anything for Mike? You want to ask him some questions on action? You want to ask something like, this is real life stuff, guys. And that's what I love about it. Like, he's literally doing pies. I'm doing pies. I call up my clients. We have Thanksgiving cards. We have Christmas cards. I put lottery tickets in my cards. Like, who's got something that they want to ask us? Like, hey, what do you think about this? We have about 4 minutes. Does anybody have something they want to say? Does anybody have something like, man, maybe I need to get in that business plan. Maybe I need to be involved with my environment. Or maybe, Mike, you want to say something. Anybody got anything? It's open right now. Everybody's, Manuel, what's up, man? What do you got for us, buddy?
Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
This is the first time I talk in the group because I joined on the weekends. I just want to double check if we are supposed to be in the meeting on the weekend.
We do not do the weekends. We just do Monday through Friday. It's a little challenging with my little ones there, but yeah, just Monday through Friday. But I do like your proactiveness and your consistency. So hats off to you for being here on the weekends.
Sure. Just double check on the confirmation by Google, because when it comes to your calendar, it comes for every day. Just update that when you have the chance.
We will definitely make sure of that. We will.
Yeah, and I just made a list of a few pendings. I want to update my SOI to get all their emails in order to make sure that I send them postcards. So I'm going to be calling at least 10 of them today, trying to make sure that they give me their personal email and tell them I will be sending you a postcard once in a while. And I have 6 more things on my list. So good start, at least starting to make the list of whatever things I have pending to do.
Who else wants to step up today? Manuel, I appreciate you. You gave us a measurable. You're making 10 calls. Who else today, by a show of hands, give me a thumbs up. Who else is going to do 10 today? Who else is going to call 10 people in their sphere of influence, 10 past clients, 10 something? Maybe it's 5 note cards and 5 calls. Who else on here is going to do 10? You give me a thumbs up. You tell me, Manuel, great job for counting accountability. Mike's doing it. He just gave me a thumbs up. Sandy's going to do it. Christian's going to do it. Stephanie Jordan's going to do it. Who else is going to do 10 today? Some capacity. Michelle's going to do it. Who else? 10 things, guys. This is action in its live. Okay. Glenn's doing 20. Great job, Glenn. Who else? Stephanie's doing 20. Stephanie Sellers, great job. Who else today is going to put something into action? Amanda has 5 calls and Christmas cards. Great job, Amanda. Who else today? Wendy's going to do something today. She's got 10. Who else has something today? Guys, this is what it's all about. Taking action, how many of you feeling a little excited right now? How many are like, man, I feel like this is great? How many of you people probably be like, man, I would hate to work around this guy, but this is what it's all about. This is the action. This is the energy. This is the progress. By the end of the day, when you hit your 10, go to this video, go into this group and say, I did my 10. Put it out there. Man, this just gets me fired up when people get excited and doing this. Amy's going to do it. Both Amy's are going to do it. Guys, this is the action, the energy you need to be able to help you progress and the process through these holiday days that you got over here. Work harder on yourselves than on your job, and you will reap the rewards, I promise. Mike, we got 1 minute left. Anything you want to conclude with, brother?
No, it's just that I guess the only thing I would say is that I'm excited because I love change, because change creates opportunity. So it's a matter of perspective and mindset on moving forward from here on. And when it comes into real estate, I just see opportunities opening up left and right. Without going into a lot of detail, figure out what it is that you can find in your opportunity that can pivot and make you smarter, better, and put you in a better position to negotiate and win deals.
Awesome. Guys, if you're interested in the Power Players program, it's one of our coaching programs that we have. It's in the link there. Feel free to take a look at the Facebook chats. There's a link in there, as well as if this called to you, man, I need to be part of that. I'm willing to put some money down on the line to be able to get my tail in gear for the business plan to be able to do it. Now, we also are getting it recorded professionally. So if you want the virtual recording, you send me an email, direct message. I can't, Brock, I'm not around the area. I can't be there. Okay. Send us a message. It is going to be for a cheaper fee for the video. But if you are interested in the video because you still want to have that, or be like, you know what, I'm willing to put the $75 to be able to just have the video, you let me know. We will get you the video. It'll be professionally done. Guys, this is your year. Take action. Be happy. Find your happiness. Guys, have a phenomenal day. Thank you for being on here. Give us a thumbs up and a heart. Leave us some comments. Guys, Michael, thank you, sir. Mornings with Mike. Appreciate you, buddy. Have a phenomenal day. Manuel, thank you all for being here. We will see you guys tomorrow at 8:15. We will be back here. Sandy will be leading us tomorrow. So thank you all for being here. Remember, Power Players, be at that coaching program, coaching session with us at Success Plan Thursday. See you guys. Have a great day. Bye.